Hello, 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 and welcome to my Sagittariuses. For this is a reading from Queen Amun Ra for my Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Yeah, let's get into it. Universe, please give me some messages for my Sagittariuses. We know, Sagittarius, that we have some planets in retrograde right now. We have Venus in retrograde that's attached to the Libra and Taurus. We have, and that deals with, reviewing love and money. And love could mean romantic love, family love, and self love. We have Jupiter in retrograde, which is attached directly to your sign, Sagittarius, where you're actually reviewing your visions, your belief system, and your ideals, right? We also have Saturn in retrograde, again, reviewing relationships, long term, short and long term goals. You're thinking about how you're going to approach challenges in your life and manifesting things into your life. We also have Uranus in Taurus right now, which actually affects everybody, but it affects the Taurus the most. That's going to be, Uranus is going to be in Taurus. It started back in 2019, but it's going to be in Taurus until 2026. That deals with inner freedom, self-esteem. A lot of people are on this journey to self-love. And you're no different, Sagittarius. The Sagittarius are very smart, they're caring, they're very deep, they're honest, and they're wild, Sagittarius are sometimes the ones you want to call when you want to go to a party and have a good time. Call a Sagittarius. Okay, so let's get started with your reading. Thank you, Universe, for giving me some information about my Sagittarius reading on today. Information that I can share with the Sagittarius. Yeah, all right. Okay, first up, we have the Princess of Swords. Okay, you know your power, Sagittarius. Okay, like I said, you guys are very smart, you're caring, you're deep, you're honest, and you're wild. Okay, so the Swords card represents air. That's your, it represents the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But that's your journey to power and intellect. So you know your power, Sagittarius. Nobody has to tell you about your power, right? Okay. All right. This Eight of Cups, you're sitting there. This is introspection. You're sitting there and you're kind of sort of thinking about some things around you. It's not surprising, and this keeps coming up in the cards, and I know it's because we have planets in retrograde and we have Uranus and Taurus right now. But a lot of people are thinking about a lot of things about what their next steps are going to be. But Sagittarius, you know what your powers are. Like, a lot of people don't know what their superpowers are, but you know what your superpowers are, right? You have the power and the intellect, and you're not afraid to use it. And so you're a very spiritual person, and you're also a person that's quick to take action, okay? Because you're that fire sign, okay? Look, Nine of Wands. Another fire. This is you. This is you, Sagittarius, taking action, spirituality. This represents the challenges in your life. No big deal for you. Look how relaxed you look. For my feminine energy, you got your hair relaxed and down. You're not thinking about it. You see the challenges in front of you, but you're not stressed. That's what this is, okay? The moon, which is Cancer energy. This is represents your journey to emotions and creativity, right? So you know your power. And your power is you're able to control your emotions. That's why you're not stressed at the challenges in your life, because it's like, okay, I've faced challenges before. Okay, so what else is new? I have my wand in my hand. Like, you have a weapon. These don't even seem insurmountable to you. But you're sitting here thinking, you're sitting here thinking about a lot of things, but you don't have any blockages, Sagittarius. None at all. There's a new beginning on the horizon for you, but you're sitting here, look, hair is relaxed. You're sitting here, you're naked. Not only is the person in this picture naked, but I mean, you're like vulnerable naked, like receiving what the universe has for you. Like, you're in receiving mode for what the universe has for you. And that's a beautiful posture to take, because you're open to learning new things. And so what the universe is showing you is that there's a lot of wonderful things happening, like a nice beginning happening for you, but it's going to be wonderful for you. This is what and these messages that I'm sharing with you all are timeless. Okay, so even though I may have a date on there, like for this week's reading, I have from today until next Tuesday, right? From June 9th to the next Tuesday. But these messages are timeless. Remember, planets being in retrograde are so powerful. There are a lot of people, sometimes I like to just sit back and watch people because they just don't know why they're doing what they're doing, but they don't realize that the planets, the universe, everything is coming together in divine order. And people think sometimes that things happen by coincidence, but it's not. And Sagittarius, you know, in your spiritual journey that nothing happens by coincidence. You're just waiting on your new beginning. And that's why you're so vulnerable and naked right now. You don't have any blockages, none whatsoever. Okay? None. Look, this next, because you've been persistent, you've been anticipating, and look at this progression. You don't have any blockages, none. You've been anticipating this new thing happening in your life. You know what your superpower is. You're just sitting down thinking like, okay, have you ever been through things before? Like the first time you'll go through a certain challenge, it seems insurmountable. But if that same challenge comes back around, it's not as insurmountable. You're like, okay, I was able to get through it. I stressed over it before. But you've been through so many challenges, Sagittarius, that you're looking at it as like, okay, I've been through these things before. I have my wand in my hand. I can get through these. No big deal. That's your progression. Because you've been persistent in doing the work on yourself, right? Look at this. Your life is in full balance. Full balance. There's not a leg missing. Nothing is tilted over. Your life is in full balance, Sagittarius. Let's look at some more cards here for you. Universe, please give me some more information about the Sagittarius. Please give me some information about the Sagittarius. Anything that you want to share with me about the Sagittarius' next move in particular? What's happening with my Sagittarius? Wow. Okay. All right. All right, Sagittarius. Okay. You know your power. Okay. You know your power. You know that you're smart. You know that you're caring. You're a very deep thinker. You're very honest, and you have a wild streak to you, which is a lot of fun to a lot of people, right? Look at the next card that came up, the Fool card in upright. This is the Aquarius. You are carefree. You have a pureness and innocence about you, that you're living on the edge, but you're protected, so you're not making any foolish mistakes. Okay, that's what this card represents. And look at this, King of Pentacles. Because you've done the work. See, there's some things, you know, these things about yourself, that you're smart, caring, you're a deep thinker, you're honest, and you're wild. You have this wild streak about you, right? But this person has reaped the benefits of all those. You have such a relaxed calmness about you, Sagittarius, right now, that you can pull the wild behavior out at any time. Like, but it's like wild in a fun way. Like, okay, let's go have a good time, but we're having good, clean fun, that kind of thing, right? Because you've done the work. Like, you've really, really done the work. And so challenges that may come in your life, they're not even insurmountable. Look, you're a star, more Aquarius energy. So what I'm getting for you, Sagittarius, is that love, and I don't know if this is the first in this week's readings that I'm seeing love, new love, but this is what I'm getting, that there's love on the horizon for you. Look, even the areas you have infinite wisdom and knowledge, right? Remember I said you're a deep thinker, you're very smart, right? But you have, this is a Gemini card, another air sign, which again represents your power to intellect, your journey, excuse me, to intellect and power. But you have infinite wisdom and knowledge. So for your new love, even in the areas where you feel like you've been deficient in the past, because you've done the work, Sagittarius, when you reach for your toolbox, reach in your toolbox, everything that you need to be successful in your new relationship is going to be there for you. So let's say, for instance, this person is in a particular profession or whatever. And even though they may use a lot of jargon that they would use in their profession, because you've been reading books and because you've been researching some things online, you didn't even realize what you were researching or why you were researching and thinking. Now all of a sudden you reach in your toolbox and you can stay up on that conversation with them. And they're like, oh, wow, okay. Not a whole lot of people know about this. And you're honest in telling them, because you're an honest person. You're going to tell them, no, this is not my profession, but I came across this for some reason. It popped up in my news feed on my computer, and I just thought, let me check this out and see what this is. This is what I mean. When you reach in your toolbox, it'll be something. It'll be exactly what you need. 3 of Pentacles, money. Okay, everything in your life is in balance, synergy. Okay, everything in your life is in perfect balance. That's what this is for. But the Pentacles cards represent money. Represents money and wealth. But everything is in perfect synergy for you. Look at this. The 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups. So the 3 of Cups represents, again, progression. Like this right here, the 3 of Wands also represents progression. You don't really have a lot of care in the world at this point, Sagittarius, because you've done the work, because you know who you are. This is you are celebrating, like you're celebrating this new love in your life. This is you celebrating. It could also mean squad, your team. It could mean community or whatever. But in this instance, you're celebrating the love in your life. This is you and that person and the tie that binds you together. That's what your celebration is about, because you've done the work, okay? And so you've already been through the challenges. You're just sitting down thinking about, okay, I've done all this. What am I missing in my life? What am I missing? I love myself, so that's the self-love. I love my family, that's that. But I'm getting for you, and you have the money that you want, like you're grateful. And see, when I say money that you want, it doesn't mean that you're wealthy or you like have just this vast amount of income. It just means that you're grateful for where you are. Like you're not living above your means. But this is saying that, like this card right here, Pentacles, that you have a lot of money, okay? But how many people know people that make 6 figures, but they're like, barely making it to the next paycheck because of how they spend their money? That's not you, Sagittarius. So it doesn't matter how much money you're making, you're still wealthy. Look, it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. Okay, so during this time of planets being in retrograde, specifically Venus being in retrograde, until the 25th of this month, you're actually thinking about a person, right? You're thinking about somebody and you're like, I think I'm ready. I feel ready. Go for it. Really, go for it, Sagittarius. It's time to take action, just like this card says. Again, this is not by coincidence. It's not by coincidence that the universe led you to this page in particular at this time. So, yeah. So, let's see what the other oracle card says. Giveaway. I just saw this again. Okay. So, you break it, you bought it. Okay. Listen, for every action you take, there is a reaction, meaning a cost. A cost could be a cost means that let me see, a cost that must be measured with balance, and a replacement. Where your world is concerned, the action must measure the fragility of the item and the realization that there's only one, unique and irreplaceable. That is you. You're irreplaceable. Like, in the sense that we have, our own special gifts. We have, like I said before, your superpower. You know what your superpowers are. You know that you're smart, caring, a deep thinker, honest, and you have this wild streak in you. You've been through the challenges before. Your life is steadily progressing. You have allowed yourself to be naked and vulnerable. See, right here, Cancer. This is a Cancer card, the Moon. Journey to emotions and creativity. You've allowed yourself to be naked and vulnerable, and so you inviting new love into your life. You're just this unique person, and this is what you have to give to your new love in your life. And this is what I'm seeing for you, Sagittarius. I'm actually pretty excited for you because your life is in full balance. Like I said right here, look at this, full balance, including love in your life, including a romantic love, your love life, your family life, your romantic love life, your self-love. Everything is balanced, and your money. So that's what I'm seeing for you. All the relationships in your life are balanced, and so is your money, So it's time to celebrate. That's what I'm seeing for you, Sagittarius. Time to celebrate. That's wonderful. Time to celebrate. I think that's what I'm going to say, that this is time for you to celebrate. Time for you to celebrate, Sagittarius. Just go for it. You've done the work. Why not celebrate? You're ready. You're ready. Time to celebrate. So thank you so much, Sagittarius, for joining Queen Amun Ra today for your reading. And this is for June 9th to next Tuesday. But keep in mind, these messages are timeless. Take what resonates with you, and what doesn't resonate with you, what doesn't resonate with you today may resonate with you at a later date, or it may resonate with another Sagittarius. So again, thank you so much for joining me. If you like this message, please press like, and also share, and also subscribe. All right. Thank you so much, Sagittarius. Have a great day.